Hey, welcome to the eighth edition of HeadChicano In Charge. My name is Alfredo Reyes, and I am your host. And once again, thank all of you who continue to show up and watch and listen. Uh, I can blame this on you then. And thank you for your comments. And if you have any suggestions, hey, I'm there for them. This one is going to be about music. Not country music. This is going to be about the things we've lived with because when we were kids and rock and roll was coming out or was already there, our parents and our grandparents used to get on us about why are you listening to that stuff? How can you understand it? It doesn't make any sense. How do you dance to it? You can't dance with each other. And of course, we're saying the same things now, but I'm not talking about now. I was talking about back then. And I remember the other comment was, you won't be listening to that music in 50 years. And hell, here it is, more than 50 years later, and we find ourselves still listening to the same music. Um, but one of the unexplored things that we never talk about is our secret addiction to Elvis. Nobody really puts any Elvis song on their top 10, or he's never on their five favorite artists, but yet he lives on. He's never left the building because he's never died. There's lots of us who have songs that when we hear from him, we're like, oh, yeah. And then you have the Elvis tribute artists. And I've learned they come in all sizes and in all colors, but they all share the same thing, an enthusiasm and a love for what they're doing. And let's be honest, there's nothing better than listening to music live and watching the performers perform. So, without further ado, ladies and germs, returning from a 3 month, half a week engagement in Tokyo. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Little Tokyo in downtown LA. He never really left the building and is a legend in his own mind. Let's show your love and a big, big, big aplauso for Fernie Elvis Ramirez. Hey, hey Fernie! Hey!
How you doing, bro?
All right, all
Good to
right.
see you. Good to be here,
Okay.
man.
I'm sorry. A disclaimer: if I were technically proficient, you would be hearing "Viva Las Vegas" playing right now as Elvis sits down. I apologize. So, man, it's good to see you. Tell me, what got you into this?
Well, tell you about this happened around. Started listening to Elvis in my late 30s, and there was a song called "Treat Me Nice," and I couldn't figure out what the background singers were singing, so I really started to pay attention about his music, and started singing his music, and I started liking and singing his music, and then karaoke came into being. So I got up after a couple of shots of tequila. I got up on stage to sing "Can't Help Falling in Love," and this lady comes up to me. She says, "Wow, that was just like Elvis, man." So I said, "Hey, maybe I got something here, man." So I went to some other venues and I sang it again. And then as I was going back to my seat, I passed by this lady and she was crying at her seat right there. And I said, "Oh my God." So I went up to her and I said, "Excuse me, miss, was I that bad?" She goes, "No, no, no. That's a song my daddy used to sing to me when I was a little girl." Then I got the idea like, hey, I'm bringing back these good memories and maybe not some good memories. And so, I started singing in the different karaoke places, and people were asking me, "Do you do parties?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, yeah." I never did. So I bought me a $24 costume, and I added more jewels on it and stuff, and started doing gigs around the neighborhood. And I know I was doing pretty good, man, because the jewels were all over the floor, man. They were just falling off, and I put them on with chicle,
I,
So
I was about to say you didn't super glue them, huh?
yeah, you
No.
should have used super glue, man. I tell you. So started doing more gigs, and now my suits are like $1,900 now. So I got a couple of suits, and I started doing functions and funerals, divorces, circumcisions, all kinds of things, man. You name it, I'm your man, man.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Now that you
Sorry.
mentioned that, what is the difference in the music when you're at a funeral versus a divorce?
Oh, that's a good question, man. At the funerals, it's quiet. At the divorce, they're at it, man. And that's where I changed from Elvis to a referee's outfit, man. Because those they're just going at it, but it's all in fun, It's
It's
great.
all good, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so can you remember the very first time you got up to sing? What the song? I know you were talking about
Yeah.
Jose helping you up to the to the mic, but
Yeah, that was my first song.
treat me.
Can't help falling in love. But the first song I heard when in my 30s was "Treat Me Nice."
Okay,
That's what got me interested.
okay. I'm trying to find a way to have you talk about Mac the Knife.
Well, that was my first karaoke song.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, versus performing as Elvis.
yeah,
I
yeah.
apologize for that. I apologize.
And there's another song, man, that I practiced for a whole month just to sing this song, man. And you're supposed to ask me what song was that?
Well, you're doing a good job. Tell me.
Oh, it was Tequila. Yeah,
How
yeah. Oh, and that was a hard
many
one.
rehearsals did you go through?
About a month, man. Working on that one.
Did you try different versions of the song?
Yeah, they came out different, man.
Yeah.
As I started drinking
A little
tequila.
mezcal here, a
Yeah,
little. Okay, I got it. A
yeah,
little silver here, a little gold.
yeah.
Got that. I got that. So, oh, what are you going to be doing in the future?
Well, I'm working right now. I'm working on with the people in Baldwin Park, and they're looking to maybe book me for concerts at the park in Baldwin Park. It's coming up in a month or two, so I'm really excited about that.
What
So
park?
I just said Baldwin Park. Yeah.
No. What park in Baldwin Park?
What park? I think it's called Morgan Park, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh,
You have another question?
you
Why
have
don't you look
another
at your-
answer? Let me look. Wait, I got a list of questions. Give me a moment. Oh, wait. What happened to him? I lost him. Oh, what is the difference between an Elvis impersonator and an Elvis tribute artist?
That's a good question, man. In
Of
my
course it is.
opinion,
You wrote it.
in my opinion, oh man, this is great. In my opinion, there's a difference between Elvis impersonators and Elvis tribute artists, or ETAs,
Mhm.
Elvis tribute artists. The Elvis impersonators are the guys that get the construction surgery, the Botox, the nalgas, have a lot of suits and
Ooh.
a big band and charge a whole bunch of money, man. So
Ah,
we're the Elvis tribute artists, just like to bring the beautiful music of Elvis to our friends, and so there in my opinion, there's quite a big
okay.
difference.
You guys are the Democratic bunch. You're the ones who bring it to everybody.
Yes,
Yes, that's what I meant by that. I wasn't trying to get political
whether
with
you're
you.
awake or dead, yeah,
Dead,
we bring
yeah.
it to
Well,
everybody.
yeah, you seem to follow men in out of the grave. Hey, thank you, Fernie, Elvis. Anytime you need to plug yourself shamelessly, feel free to come on back.
Hey, well, thank you, man. I really
Thank
appreciate
you,
you
thank you
having me
very
here.
much.
Thank you. You take care now.
You
God
too.
bless you, man.
Yeah, God bless you too. If I find a way to do it, I will bring music into this segment. Thank you all very much for joining us.